Let's talk about the PlayStation Vita. Love it or hate it, you gotta admit that the system was a pretty cool concept. And even if fans deny it 1,000 times, it didn't do very good in the market. Now, let's not make another why Vita failed video or what we should do to fix it. Rather, let's just talk about how the system fares today. Now, in its earlier days, the PlayStation Vita was being marketed as a console quality system on the go. Today, Sony is taking a lot of heat for not delivering in that promise. However, if you look at this in Sony's perspective, they kinda did deliver in that promise, giving users a lot in a variety of AAA games to choose from. On another note, it's very interesting to see just how cost effective the PlayStation Vita is today. Some retail stores are offering the PlayStation Vita and its games for ridiculously cheap prices. For example, at GameStop, you can get the PlayStation Vita system, a memory card, Most Wanted, Uncharted, and a digital voucher for simply $169.99. And this is just really interesting because it's cheaper than a 3DS, a set-top box, an Apple TV, or any other console that you can get out there. And the system is just not really that expensive to invest in. I mean, the games, they start at $4.99 and rarely ever pass $35. The memory cards have significantly dropped in price, and if you break the system, you can literally buy a new one for less than $75. And you can argue that the PlayStation Vita has no games, but the PlayStation Store has a registered 1,191 games to choose from. Okay, so I just threw a lot of facts at you, but what does this really mean if you want to buy a PlayStation Vita or if you already own a PlayStation Vita? Well, if you already own a PlayStation Vita and you're not happy with the system, there's not much you can do. You're just not happy with the system. It's never gonna get any better. However, on the other hand, if you're interested in some of the PlayStation Vita titles, there's really nothing to lose if you want to invest in this system. I mean, you can buy every single game that you're interested in and the system itself for less than $200. There's nothing you're gonna lose. As a PlayStation Vita owner, I can honestly say that I had a ton of memorable moments with the system. But for me personally, I have run its course, and it's time for me to put the system away. But I will say this about the PlayStation Vita. Was it a market success? Probably not. Is it dead? Definitely not. The PlayStation Vita has a huge title of games to choose from, and it's still growing. Not to mention the incredible fan base that the system has accumulated over these few years. Now interpret all that however you want. Oh, and thanks for watching.